The joy of drinking alcoholic drinks was discovered a long time ago, in around 10,000 BC. Everyone enjoys a drink now and then. So if you've ever wondered what the most costly alcoholic bottles are, keep watching the video. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll give you a list which contains the most expensive alcoholic drinks that you can enjoy. There's premium bourbon. Then there's the category of booze that sells for millions. Everything about these pricey spirits, from the perfume to the tasting notes, to the ingredients to the distilling process, makes the drink better in every way. Number 10. Diamond is Forever Martini, $10,000. Andy Goats's bar, Uncorked in New York City, serves the Diamond is Forever Martini. You must order this drink 72 hours in advance. The first step in booking this vodka martini, however, is to contact with a jewelry expert who'll create a custom diamond ring to sit at the bottom of the drink. Grey Goose vodka, fresh lime juice, and a diamond ring for a special occasion go into this martini. The drink's price ranges from $10,000 to $15,000, depending on the diamond you choose. Number 9. The Winston Cocktail, $12,916. The Winston Cocktail is one of the most expensive alcoholic cocktails in the world, including a dash of Grand Marnier, a hint of chartreuse, a hefty amount of cognac, and a trace of Angostura bitters. The cocktail is named Winston in honor of Winston Churchill and costs $12,916. Joel Heffernan of Club 23 is the main man behind the creation of this drink. The cocktail set a new Guinness World Record for the most expensive cocktail in 2013. Number 8. Revolution by Bombay Sapphire, $200,000. The sapphires and diamonds decorate the exquisite handcrafted crystal clear bottles of Revelation by Bombay Sapphire. The flask has been transformed into the shape of a massive jewel. The Scotch is lethal enough to please the taste sensors on the inside. The brand began its rollout at 5 major airports, with a significant portion of the proceeds going to cleft surgeries in impoverished countries. Number 7. Armand Brignac Rosé, 30L Midas, $275,000. The champagne bottle, which is valued at $100,000. Many items have been inspired by the legend of King Midas, the man who was blessed and cursed with the ability to convert anything he touched into gold. But few have been as luxurious as Armand de Brignac's Midas bottle. The 30-litre bottle holds the equivalent of 40 regular-sized bottles, which is 750 ml bottles of champagne. Armand stands just over 4 feet tall and weighs only 145 pounds. The price is in line with the exquisite structure and the high-end liquor contained within. For the past 30 years, the gold-painted bottle has encased the highest-rated alcoholic beverage. Number 6. Macallan's Lalique Scotch, $464,000. The 64-year-old Lalique Scotch in a crystal decanter reaches a record-breaking price of $464,000. This unusual Scotch is aged in Spanish oak casks that may have been seasoned with sherry. The dream flavor, on the other hand, betrays itself by pouring into the air and up towards the clouds. Surprisingly, the entire selling profit is donated to the worthy purpose of providing safe drinking water. Number 5. 1945 Romanee-Conti wine, $558,000. The second most expensive alcoholic beverage bottle is the 1945 Romanee-Conti wine, which costs $558,000. The nectar comes from Vosny Romanee, a quiet town known for its spectacular vineyards. In addition, the Romanee-Conti wine has a unicorn vintage associated to it. Only 600 bottles of the highly concentrated wine are created in a limited edition. For the same money, you could buy several cases of excellent wine, even exceptional Burgundy, which works out to roughly $100,000 per glass. The high price of Romanee-Conti can be attributed to both magnificent quality and simple supply and demand theory. Each year, roughly 5,000 bottles of Romanee-Conti are produced, and the supply cannot be increased because the vineyard cannot be enlarged and instructions stipulate a maximum harvest output. In 1945, only 600 bottles were manufactured. Despite its premium price, Romanee-Conti is a good choice due to its scarcity and global demand for Burgundy. Finally, the brand's investment and profit-taking are protected by the pristine storage for more than 75 years. The wine was on sale at Sotheby's, and they described it as concentrated and exotic, with seemingly everlasting power, a wine at peace with itself. When you consider the provenance of having this bottle, it's clear why it went for $558,000. Number 4. Diva Vodka, $1 million. Vodka is said to relieve all of your materialistic tensions and transfer you to a land of pixies. But is it really worth spending $1 million on? Let's get down to business with this 1 million vodka. In 2021, the drink is ranked 4th on the list of the world's most costly alcoholic beverages. Blackwood use a precise technique to extract the Diva Vodka from Scotland. The juice is filtered 3 times. First, refining. The vodka is ice filtered before being passed through Nordic birch charcoal. Second, ice filtration. Third, Nordic birch charcoal. And finally, a trampled chunk of jewels and diamonds. Finally, the finest bourbon is carefully placed in an elegant star-studded bottle. That helps increase the cost of the drink, but the real expense comes with the packaging. Number 3. Russo-Baltique Vodka, $1.35 million. If you've ever wondered what the most expensive vodka is, you've come to the right place. The price of a bottle of Russo-Baltique Vodka is staggering, $1.35 million. Each bottle top is composed of 24-karat gold with inlaid diamonds, and the bottles come in a distinctive design of antique autos. But don't worry, unless you're a Russian billionaire or oligarch, you won't be subjected to any bizarre marketing campaigns or be followed across the internet by advertisements. These pricey alcoholic beverages are reserved for the ultra-wealthy who are willing to part with a few $1 million for luxuries. Companies like Boston Beer, Constellation Brands, Diageo, Brown-Forman and Molson Coors Beverage offer a variety of cheap alcoholic beverages. Number 2. Billionaire Vodka, $3.7 million. Verez wasn't joking when he labeled this vodka the Billionaire Vodka, as it is by far the most costly in the world. A bottle of vodka that costs $3.7 million is simply unaffordable unless you have hundreds of billions of dollars to spare. You'd think a brand with the word billionaire in its name would be among the top 10, and yes, you're correct. The second most expensive alcoholic drink is Billionaire Vodka, which has the slogan, "It's good to be the king." Billionaire Vodka makes all of its alcoholic beverages by hand and on demand. Each bottle is manufactured in small micro batches to preserve exclusivity, using a top-secret Russian recipe. Each of the 5-liter bottles is completely covered in 3,000 diamonds and Swarovski crystals, and designed by Leon Verre. Number 1. Isabella Islay Whisky, $6.2 million. Whiskey connoisseurs with a lot of cash should travel to England and speak with the luxury beverage company about purchasing a bottle of Isabella Islay. Isabella Islay is said to be the world's most expensive whiskey, with a price tag of $6.2 million. Purchase a bottle of Isabella Islay, and you'll receive a decanter encrusted with over 8,500 diamonds and 2 bars of white gold dust. Oh, and the whiskey comes from a very old single malt cask, according to the label. It's covered in 8,500 diamonds, about 300 rubies, and the equivalent of 2 bars of white gold, all of which are set in a magnificent English crystal decanter. Each Isabella Islay bottle is handcrafted according to the customer's preferences. Isabella Islay Whisky makes the world's most costly alcoholic beverage. So, if you could, what would you like to spend it on these expensive drinks for a day? Tell us in the comment section below. And if you liked our video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell icon so you can always be notified of our regular uploads.